Welcome. Can you hear me all right? Okay. Good morning and welcome to Emerson Unitarian Universalist Congregation. We are so very glad you're here. My name is Karen Anderson Cordova, and I am a member of the Emerson Choir, the Social Justice Leadership Team, and the Green Sanctuary Team. A special welcome to those of you who are joining us for the first time. As a Unitarian Universalist congregation, we affirm the inherent worth and dignity of each person. We honor your personal spiritual journey, and we invite you into the work of justice-making so that together we can create a compassionate, peaceful world. We are grateful you are here and look forward to getting to know you. And this morning, we have the pleasure of welcoming Dr. Jairo Garcia. Dr. Garcia is an expert in urban sustainability and climate change. Dr. Garcia is the CEO of Urban Climate Nexus, the North America Curator for United Nations Habitat, a Sustainable Development Goals Educator Fellow, and a long-term collaborator and lecturer at Johns Hopkins University and the Georgia Institute of Technology. Dr. Garcia is the former director of climate policy with the City of Atlanta and the lead author of Atlanta's Climate Action Plan. He received the 2017 Individual Climate Leadership Award from the EPA and the 2021 Green Ring Award from the Climate Reality Project for his demonstrated and exceptional commitment to climate communications and climate action activism. His areas of research are in urban climate vulnerabilities with a focus on urban heat, food security, and public health. And so it is with great pleasure that I welcome Dr. Garcia to our pulpit and our congregation for today's opening words. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Karen, for the kind introduction and for the invitation for this event. I'm very pleased to be here. I'm so happy to see my friend Barb. Barb, I love you. So happy to be here with you all. Thank you for inviting me. This is my second time that I'm over here. And I just want to say happy Earth Day. It was yesterday, but we are celebrating it today, right? And if somebody says, oh, every day should be Earth Day. Yes, every day should be our birthday, but we have one special day, right? And we're going to be talking more about why we are celebrating every year, the 22nd of April, every year, Earth Day. So I'll be happy to be here. I'm going to be talking more about that in just a few. Thank you so much.
Good morning. My name is Michael Myers. Each Sunday we light our chalice. Its light is the symbol of Unitarian Universalism and a reminder of our commitment to be a beacon of love and hope to all who enter, whether they be in person or virtual. Today, Art Wickman will light our chalice. Make sure the light's on. Kick it.
Okay,
There you go.
that's it, all right. Some words to consider as we light our chalice today come from the biologist E.O. Wilson. People need a sacred narrative. They must have a sense of a larger purpose in one form or another, however intellectualized. They will find a way to keep ancestral spirits alive.
Now, with the spirit of beloved community, let's greet and welcome each other to worship as we share our congregational affirmation. We need not think alike to love alike. Those in the sanctuary, feel free to move around and offer greetings to others. For those online, please use the chat to introduce yourself and unmute and say hello.
Good morning. Hello. Hi. All right, I got a few announcements for you. First of all, I better tell you who I am. I'm Ed Cosper. Anybody don't know me yet? All right, good. We got that cleared up. I'm part of the Emerson's Ministry Associates, and I try to do what I can to be a leader and be involved in whatever. So I've got some announcements for you today of some stuff that's going on here in Emerson and stuff to get fired up and excited about. First of all, we're going on a bus journey this next Saturday to Montgomery. We're going to go to the Peace and Justice Museum and Memorial there. This is our second visit. I got to tell you, folks, this thing is exciting. This is exciting. It's about our history. Now, some people think it's about black history. It's about American history. And it tells a story that's so important, a story that's not being taught to our youth, a story that wasn't taught to us. And I would encourage as many of you as possible, your friends, your neighbors, anyone. We've got a big bus, comfortable seats, even got a potty on it, okay? We've got quite a few empty seats still on the bus, and we need some folks to join in and come and join us on this trip. Now, it's typically $70 for an adult, $10 for a youth, but I got to tell you, Reverend Deborah, don't hear this part, but I'm going to, whatever you can give, let's fill the bus up. You get my message? I don't think you got my message. Did you get my message? Yeah. Let's fill the bus, okay? If you don't know how to register, like on Realm or anything, get with Ed or get with Reverend Deborah or anybody. We'll get you on the bus one way or another. And if you got a musical instrument, a guitar or something you want to bring so we can sing on the bus, and that was for you, we're going to be singing on the bus, okay? All right, the other thing I want to tell you about is that next Sunday is Founders Day. It's Founders Day. This is an annual event that's wonderful. And I got to tell you, here's how it starts out. We have a beautiful service plan. But then right after, oh my goodness, we're going to take a photo out in front of the church. Everybody going to be out there dressed up and looking pretty. And then we're going to go back and have a picnic with burgers and hot dogs. Millie has promised us a big salad. And for those who want to bring something like, I like baked beans, I like macaroni, I like coleslaw, potato salad, that's the stuff. So if you want to bring something, you can, but you don't have to, okay? But we're going to have a big picnic. The other thing that we're going to do on that day is we're going to have oh, wait a minute, I forgot about the kids. Kids, there's going to be a kid toss. I didn't know what a kid toss was until this morning. Oh my gosh. I thought the picnic was going to be fun when somebody said we're going to paint the minister. We're going to take our music directors and throw water at them and spray them down. We're going to have fun. Bring your cornhole games. We can play dodgeball, kickball, and we can play hopscotch. Any of y'all know about hopscotch? We'll do that too. Okay, so that's the picnic that's coming up next week. Also, during that picnic, we're going to have the groundbreaking for our memorial garden. Woo! We're going to finally dig in the dirt, okay? So we're going to have the groundbreaking. It'll be a short little service that we'll have out in the back as well. I looked at the weather. The weather's going to be great. So please, let's have everybody come next week and let's have a great time. The other thing I might just tell you is that there's a big surprise coming next week, too. I'm not supposed to tell you, but I have trouble keeping my mouth shut. But, well, let's just leave it at that. It's going to be a big surprise, and y'all come because the library might be open next week. But anyway, did they get all the announcements, Deb? That's right, but the library's going to have its grand opening on May 7th. Oh, it's going to be May 7th, not next week. Okay, so the surprise is, but it's coming soon, right? Okay, sounds great. Lots going on here at Emerson. We're so excited to have you here and a part of our family. I would tell you that now we want to rise and sing with enthusiasm. Our hymn number 134, Our World is One World. Rise and sing.
Good morning. That was beautiful. My name is Reverend Deborah, and it is a joy to be here with you this morning. This is our time in our service where we take a moment to pause, we light some candles, and we share the joys, sorrows, and concerns in each other's lives. We begin each Sunday morning by lighting our 3 large candles. These acknowledge our collective joys, sorrows, and concerns, and I know there are many in our world, many things that are happening in our world that we hold in our hearts. So this is our way to acknowledge those as well. And we especially acknowledge that we are on the land of the Cherokee and Muskogee nations of people, and we never want to forget on whose land we stand. We also never want to forget some of the things that have happened on this land, so we light a candle especially acknowledging the harm and suffering of those that were brought here and enslaved. And we have a 3rd candle that holds also our collective joys and our joy of being together this morning. And speaking of joys, I have several to share with you. Every Sunday, we do have our yellow book in the back of the sanctuary. You're free to write anything you'd like in there for us to speak or light a candle. It's a way that you can hold someone in your heart by lighting a candle on Sunday mornings. Here are some joys that we can collectively share. James Elliott and Stephen Tanner are celebrating their 20th anniversary today. This is how they chose to celebrate their anniversary. Happy anniversary to you. And another joy from Riley Lyons. I completed my student teaching. Graduation is less than 2 weeks away. Where are you, Riley? There you are. Congratulations, Riley. I know that is a lot of work. And I also have a joy and a holding to share. This is twofold. This is from Susan Allman and also Helen Hobson. On Earth Day, 2023, Saturday, April 22nd, it was an honor to come together in person and online in celebration of the life of Jenny Hobson. Jenny was a dear member here, for those of you that may not have known her. We gathered to acknowledge the wonderful and positive difference she made and is still making to us and the world. It is a joy to have known Jenny and benefited from the true grace that was her life. And Helen, her daughter, sends deep gratitude for the love and support of so many Emersonians who helped make that celebration special and indeed beautiful. So we love you, Helen and Jenny, and we're glad we could be a part of that. And there may be some additional joys, sorrows, concerns that you're holding in your own heart that you didn't get a chance to write or we didn't speak. So I'm going to invite you to say aloud the name of someone you're holding in your heart. It's a way to bring their presence in with us today, and then we can just sit and hold those names together. So please, if there's someone who you are holding in your heart today, say their name out loud. And as we hold those names in our hearts, let's just take a moment of silence in our own heart. Close your eyes if that feels good for you. Inviting the spirit of life and the spirit of love to come into your own heart, feeling the connection that you have with those you have named and the connection you have to those that others have named. We are indeed one family. One way we like to acknowledge our interconnectedness and our wish for peace is by sharing the Buddhist prayer of loving kindness on Sunday mornings. So as you're ready, you may open your eyes and repeat these words after me, if you will. May we all be filled with loving kindness. May we all be free from harm and suffering. May we all be well in body, heart, and mind. May we all be at peace. Blessed be.
One way we seek to share loving kindness is by partnering with other organizations who work to bring love, kindness, and justice to the world. Today, we share our basket with the Chattahoochee River Keepers. The Chattahoochee River starts as a cold water stream 3,000 feet high in the Blue Ridge Mountains. The river is the most heavily used water source in Georgia. During every rainstorm, storm water carries litter pollution from roads, parks, and sidewalks into streams where it can break down and harm critical habitats. The Chattahoochee River Keepers operate 8 trash traps in 4 counties throughout Georgia. These traps are small stream litter collection devices designed to catch floating garbage from stormwater runoff. These devices use floating booms and cages to guide trash into a collection area where it can be captured and emptied after a rainstorm. These traps are effective, but they require regular maintenance. The Chattahoochee River Keepers empty these traps on a weekly basis, and any recyclable material is separated from vegetation and landfill. Last year alone, the Chattahoochee River Keepers removed close to 60 tons of litter. We have chosen to support the literal work of the Chattahoochee River Keepers this month. Please offer a donation as you are able to take one of the cards that describes the ways to give electronically. Ways to give are also posted in the chat. All donations, unless otherwise specified, are shared equally with Emerson and other organizations.
Good morning. My name is Jillian Scow, and I have a story for all ages. I would like to invite the young at heart, anyone who likes to sit on the floor to come up with me. Welcome. Hello, good morning. Come on up. Welcome. And happy Earth Day. So to celebrate Earth Day, I wanted to get you guys thinking about nuclear energy. Yeah. I was thinking the best way to do this would be with a poem, something light, something funny. So I went looking, and the internet failed me. Apparently, nuclear engineers don't write a lot of poetry for children. But there's a lesson for this. If there's something that you think should exist in the universe and you look around and you find out it doesn't, then maybe it's your job to make it exist. So there I was thinking, I'm going to have to write some poetry about nuclear energy, and I don't write poetry. So I turned to the one form of poetry that I am willing to at least attempt, and that is haiku. So for your edification this morning, for haiku on nuclear power. Reality check. Power for your electric car comes from nuclear. It's dangerous, right? more die on wind turbines. Nuclear is safe. But nuclear waste, shouldn't we be terrified? Look at coal ash dumps. Huge tower belching what into clear blue sky? Clean water vapor. All right, and there you have it. So now I invite you for Earth Day. Please top me. We'll consider now open the Nuclear Power Poetry Challenge. You can email me your submissions, jillianscow@gmail.com. I look forward to reading them. Let's sing our song of dedication.
And for our sense rain meditation this morning, I want you to sit back, relax, and think of yourself as a tree, shining with the sunlight coming down, creating the sugar for your life as you take that sugar and pull it down into your body, down deep, down lower, down into your legs, down into your feet. And now imagine you have roots and you push that sugar down deep, digging deep within the earth, all the way down to the bedrock, pulling in the nutrients that mix with the sugar, pulling the water from the ground, pulling it back up into the roots, pulling it up further into your legs, into the body, up, back into your leaves to welcome the sunshine.
All right, so I have my good friends today. They're going to help me with this presentation. Claude and Keith, thank you so much for helping me out. We can start with the presentation, please. have to keep pushing this. We have to telling people about this problem because it's an emergency. It's an emergency of humanity, but we're gonna fix it. We have a lot of opposition, but we're gonna fix that because we have good people like you all. So thank you so much. It's me again. Sorry about that. So I'm very passionate about that. I really appreciate you guys to invite me. You are my inspiration, and I just want to say thank you because you all have such a wonderful heart. And I just want to just beg you to prepare the just send a message that we have just a short window to address this problem of climate change. It's not me saying it, it's the scientific community. So we can make this happen. It's just you put a good heart in everything that we do. And then obviously you, by being here and listening to me, you are demonstrating that. So thank you so much, and God bless you all. Thank you.
For our closing hymn, those who do not know the Blue Boat of Home, it's number 164 in the teal hymnal. The other words will hopefully be on the screen.
Still my dry land heart can say,
I hope you've been nourished in heart and mind by our worship today. If you would like more information about Unitarian Universalism or about Emerson, please stop by our welcome table in the front. There'll be, I don't know who's meeting us today. Please join us next week for Reverend Deborah for RUUU. I'm hoping she's not going to tell us that we're all not UUUs and we have to close this place down, but I hope you'll join us. As our chalice is extinguished this morning, please join me in the final words as they are posted in the chat in the order of service. We extinguish this chalice, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment.
These we carry in our hearts and out into the world until we are together again.
Good morning. On behalf of the Green Sanctuary team and in honor of this day that we celebrate the earth, I invite you all to join us after the service for a fellowship and a sampling of some hopefully delicious and vegan vegetarian offerings. You'll also find several plant-based reference and cookbooks on display today for your perusal. Please leave them in the fellowship room, but please feel free to take pictures of recipes and info, and feel free to bring back and share them. Thank you all.
There will be second hour activities as shown in your order of service at probably about 11:30. It's probably when they'll start up. Our service is now concluded, but our connection has only begun. Please go in peace and carry peace wherever you go.
greatest.